Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a special thing that's never been tried, at least that I have never seen. What I'm going to use is the egg whites, and I'm going to add in the spices ahead of time, either lemon pepper, garlic salt, or salt only, and then pepper only, salt and pepper. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill those jars with the prepared egg white liquid, and then go ahead and put them in the electric pressure cooker and essentially boil them. So they'll be snacks and they'll be basically canned. Now, it's not preserving it. I want you to understand that it's not preserving it. You have to refrigerate them and you have to eat them within a certain day. Typically boiled eggs will last for about 5 days. So, you make these and they'll last you for a few days, in the refrigerator. So you want to keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing this. As always, make sure you sterilize all your equipment. So essentially, that's what I'm doing now. Is I'm going to water bath them uh, in my electric pressure cooker. So I'm not canning them, but I'm just going to prepare them ahead of time. And since hard-boiled eggs, and essentially that's what you're making inside jars, will keep for longer. Approximately 5 days is what they said hard-boiled eggs will last. And essentially, I'm water bath canning these things. It is a low-acid food, but it does, like I said, you refrigerate them, it'll be fine for 5 days, according to what I read for the hard-boiled stuff. So let me go ahead and continue on. So if anybody tells you you cannot water bath in a pressure cooker, they lie. I did these up yesterday, and each and every one of them sealed up. No problem. It is done. I'm just letting the pickle sit in there and get nice and briny. Soak up the brine. So, like I was telling you, this is completely experimental. Um, Basically, those little jars I got hold 4 ounces, and so you want to fill it to just below it because you're not going to fill up the jar completely. And we're going to go ahead and start mixing up the snack. Okay, now you see that I've poured the egg white into there, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding my ingredients to cook it up the way I want. And here we go with a little. I'm going to try this, see if it comes out good. A little lemon pepper. Not sure how much to put into this. I'll figure it out. Yeah, sorry for the blurriness. I could see it blurring out, but anyways, you can see the little pepper floating around in there, and that's good. It seems to be uh, stable sitting in there. Hold on. So the good news is that it is floating in the middle, so that means it's gonna be able to stay all over to flavor everything. So there's your lemon pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to pour these things. So like I said, I'm water bath canning basically, and these things already sterilized the jars. Just make sure you do all the steps. Sterilize your lids, your jars. Can't emphasize enough. So let me get on with it. So one thing I didn't think about is I turned them over because I'm trying to let the water get out of them and soak into the paper towel, so this way they can stay as clean and sterile as possible without putting things inside them. So, because you don't want water in your mixture, you're not trying to put water in there. So now that they're clean and dry, I'm going to go ahead and start pouring. Okay, so there you go. Let me go ahead and do the rest of them off camera real quick. So now this one 16-ounce carton filled up six little jars here. There you go, and they're all ready to go into the water bath here. Totally experimental, just realized that. Oh man, just before I could finish, look at that. One of them popped. I gotta see if I can take it out, but I don't know what it's gonna do to the rest of them. God bless it, America. So essentially, the bottom broke out of the out of the thing. So uh, obviously, I have to um, figure out what I'm going to do to keep the. I may have to just start from a lukewarm water and go ahead and start it because I had it boiling already. So putting it directly into the hot water like that turned out to be disastrous. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to affect the rest of the jars in there because essentially I couldn't really drain it at that time and refill it because essentially the eggs are already cooking in there. As soon as you put them in there, I mean it's touching hot boiling water, so essentially you're getting, uh, they're already. You don't want to partially cook them and then, uh, and then take them out, put cold water, and then recook them. Like no. So I either had the choice to restart the whole thing all over again, or just hope for the best and cook those ones that are still in there. And then basically, I'm going to have to clean off the jars because I'm sure that they'll have some kind of coating on them or something like that from the egg stuff that's in there. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. Hopefully. So essentially, the experiment seems to have worked, but let's see what they. I got to see what they taste like, and also if they seal. I don't know if any of them are going to do that. Um, but there you go. I'll give you an update on what happened with these and let you know soon. See you later, YouTube. No more exploding jars.